What's up my homies, and today I'm going to be running you all through my patch notes that you get to download today. It's a 1.2 gigabyte patch, and just going to bring it all up now. Okay, so what we've got first is we have got a few bug fixes up the top, which are crash bugs and stability tweaks, which will help people with different processors to run the game at higher FPSs, which is probably why In Vain now has a bit of better FPS than normal, seeing as his computer isn't the best. Cough cough. Okay, they've fine-tuned the iron sights a lot better, so that it's a lot more accurate to the bullet spread, to where the bullets will land, etc, etc. They fixed the bug, I think, where passing leadership over didn't give the privileges. Lots of new certifications for aircraft, which I'll go into. And the radius for available spawn rooms has been enlarged to encompass more area around player death. Notable bugs fixes: switching weapon to a weapon with a scope while aimed down sights will no longer cause players to see their weapon through the weapon's scope. I haven't personally encountered that. Proximity mines will now explode when the enemy is near or they are shot, probably making it easier to clear out, or there was a bug where they didn't blow up. I haven't had any of these issues thus far. Okay, next up, voice chat HUD for the squad, platoon and outfit label fixed, and the gunner seat in a vehicle is no longer inverted when inverted flight control is selected. That helps In Vain. Okay, a known issue is working on a handful of base shield issues. Shields may not come up and down exactly as they did, but bases are capturable and fixes will be up as soon as possible. Okay, now on to the fun stuff. Vehicle management window is now operational. The quad bike has been tweaked to provide better handling, thank fuck. The fire rate of the Scythe and Reaver has been adjusted to be closer to the Mosquito, so just balance. And the cone fire on all Scythe, Reaver and Mosquito has been increased, therefore increasing spray over time, bullet spread, that kind of stuff. So now finally it's in: speed, turn rate, vertical thrust and braking force. Speed being your top speed, your turn rate being how fast you can go up and down and yaw, I presume, when you're on your sides. This will help manoeuvrability when combined with roll speed, but that isn't in yet. Vertical thrust will be good for galaxies taking off fast, and braking force also for landing. Now more balance for aircraft. Rocket pads will now do reduced damage to infantry, as a single Reaver, Mosquito or Scythe could pin down a small base alone by just hovering above the rockets. AoE no longer affects tanks with those rockets, but hitting a tank directly will deal more damage. Scythe rocket pods have an increased rate of fire, and Reaver rocket explosion radius has been reduced. Air-to-air missiles, which are the lock-on ones, which are a complete pain in the arse. The damage has been reduced on all missiles. That's a typo and a half, and they do it a lot. Okay, damage has been reduced on all missiles, because they were a bit overpowered. AoE damage has been reduced on missiles. I don't know why you need AoE damage on air-to-air, but their choice. I guess for anything nearby. Depends how big it is. The lock-on timer has been increased, the lose lock timer has been decreased, the lock-on angle has been decreased, therefore just nerfing locking in general. Next up we have our interface. Tank mines, spawn beacons, C4 and mines can now be spotted and seen on the minimap, just making it easier to avoid. And whispers are now functioning correctly. It's nice. I think you can just read this long list, so I'm only going to just read one of them to tell you what it is. Seabed listening post now has an additional spawn room and terminals. So all of the things listed here have additional spawn rooms and terminals, as said, just to compensate for having lots of players spawning there at the same time. Although TI Alloys now has its own spawn control unit, turret and an additional spawn room, just making it easier to attack that point by being able to destroy the spawn control unit, but also being able to defend it with turrets. Down to infantry, we now have nano-weave armor certification, advanced shield capacitor and flak armor. I'm just going to Google this and find out what it is. To the wiki and beyond. Welcome back, homies. I'm here on Wikipedia, Planetside wiki, to tell you what all these new things do. Okay, so nano-weave armor at certification 5, level 1, which costs 5, increased damage absorption, and then 10 it just says level 2 it just says increased, or up to level 5 just saying increased, no specific numbers. Same with the advanced shield capacitor, it doesn't work on maxes. Same with the nano-weave armor, neither of them work on max units, except the advanced shield capacitor reduces shield recharge time, costs 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then flak is damage from explosions, and once again does not work with max units, and goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to 5 levels, just saying further reduces damage. We'll probably get some exact numbers at some point, so stay tuned on the wiki. Next up on our patch list is the rocket launcher speed and acceleration being increased, just helping to hit those moving targets and just generally increasing aim. I have been Kano from Planetside Tutorials, giving you a rundown of the patch notes. Like on Facebook, follow on the Twitters, and be awesome TTFN. Ta-ta for now.